Dear audience, we are resuming the eternal battle between myself and my channel supporters. Again, they have unfairly teamed up to try and thwart me. Alas, we must resist. This is a team of 5 against me. To make up for this, we have bonuses. We are playing with Emperor difficulty bonuses today, which means about 60% production and gold bonuses, 24% science, faith, and culture. We gain an extra settler and a few extra warriors at the beginning of the game. So there are things we have in our favor. However, as the enemy team, there are 5 of them. They have shared visibility. They can trade resources. They can trade gold. They can trade cities. They share tech and civic boosts, inspirations, Eureka's. They are practiced. These games are true tests. I will have to play well to defeat them. My proof of that, currently the series is drawn. 3, I had to think about how many fingers I had there, 3 all. 3 victories for Ursa, 3 victories for the team of 5. Can we do it? Well, Abraham Lincoln is who we will be taking today. We have powered up industrial zones and 3 units that spawn from them. However, America's abilities and the Emancipation Proclamation don't kick in until the medieval era. The beginning of this game may be a little rough. We may be having to survive as best we can. Wish me luck. Today, we will do what we can. Now, the first thing we must look at on this start of starts is freshwater. This is a lake. We have freshwater. We've got stone, truffles. Actually, the truffles tile's pretty good. A very decent food tile, loads of mountains. So the holy sites and the campus situation around here is pretty good. It is a defensible capital. Yeah, got marsh around us. I think maybe settling in place. If I settled top and below, I wouldn't gain any extra production and I would move away from the freshwater here. So I think this is the settle. It keeps me nice and close to the truffles, and that means that I could Temple of Artemis this. There's a lot of chops, so I think actually settling in place isn't too bad. I mean, maybe I move down 1 tile. Yeah, resettle as bull moose. I think that's, yeah. Oh, these tiles would be amazing. Look at that, that would be insane. I can see the temptation to go towards the river, but I think actually this might mean that later I've got a decent industrial zone triangle. First of all, we need to go astrology. In this team game, we can easily have a religious victory enforced upon me if I don't get a religion. So I'm just gonna move the settler out for some visibility. You can see, okay, if we'd settled down there, it actually would have been net worse for us. The tiles weren't as good below, so I'm actually quite happy with that. We've got the 2-2 tile. We can work immediately. I'll start with the monument. We'll continue to explore. Huey is a military tactics wonder that gives food and production on lakes, but most importantly gives a ton of amenities for every adjacent lake. So if I put it there or there, it would have +4 amenities, which would be very good. But if I aqueduct and I aqueduct, we can do an industrial zoned hub in the middle, so that's all fine. I can even put it a city center, harbor, and commercial hub. Here we go. Killer, thank you so much for the bribe donation. Absolutely, yes. You know what? May it never be said that Ursa Ryan is not inherently bribable. I want that reputation. The Lincoln ability is I gain -2 loyalty for plantations. Every time I build an industrial zone and a building within them, I gain a 3 melee unit that doesn't require strategic resources, which is good for mechanized and regular infantry. And they all have +5 combat strength. So good for an offensive or defensive army, that one. +4 harbor and +4 commercial hub. Well, now you say it like that. Era score in these games, because we have such an aggressive advantage. Let me just show you this advantage in practice here. We've got 24% culture, 24% science, 24% faith, and then 60% production and gold. So our production is really good to start with. We're gaining 3 extra production, which is why the monument is such a quick build at the beginning and why I'm rushing monument, because that's actually worth almost 3 culture. When there's no Babylon, it means that the other team might go religious or they might go cultural a little bit more. So we shall see. I know Bull Moose would already be on 722 culture. Absolutely. Yeah, they would. Is there a +3 holy site I can build around here without having to cut anything down? I think unfortunately it's stone blocked. That tile, oh no, there's 2 woods. This tile is a holy site, so we can holy site there for the era score. That's fine. Industrial winds will start to snowball. I think if we can get to industrial zones, then at least the mid-game strategy will kick in nicely. What is the reason for hating university? I'm thinking of applying there. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. I have very real personal beef with them. We consciously uncoupled, put it that way. I read chemistry, not very well. And they decided that my presence there was not needed after a little while, which was unfortunate. And I have some thoughts about that establishment. I have no, oh no, I do have 1 scout. Oh, I should have actually chosen survey. Oh, I'm so used to saying, oh, I don't have any scouts. You know what, actually, I should probably bring a warrior back. Where do I actually want to settle? I think I might go and claim the spices, but just keep this warrior around and we'll go back and we'll sort of... The idea, what I've discovered in these multiplayer games is you've got the capital squarely in the middle. What I need to do is have a perfect ring of at least one, if possible, 2 cities in all directions around my capital, so that if we do go to war and if we are pegged into a small corner, what it means is that they have to attack a bunch of cities before they get to my capital. That's the hope anyway. Mexico City is a really good city-state for us. Interesting. We're going to go straight for the governor title. That Mexico City is the extra range on industrial zones, which is very cool. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that one. Survey, we actually do have a scout, so we'll put survey on. Vatican. Now, Vatican's also good because we get the Pantheon nice and quickly. Oh, okay. So we're going to finish the settler, but actually I don't want to work that tile. We want to work this and this so that I force that settler to end next turn, and then we'll let it flip back. I think it's a 6-player map, a continent split. Okay, interesting. We have a continent split. So I could settle up here and then use the Casa abilities if I wanted to. 3 turns on both of those. That's absolutely fine. The thing is, you don't understand how quickly the other team level up. Having 5 people, it means that if one person gets a tech, the other 4 all get the Eureka for it. If one person gets a civic, the other 4 get the inspiration for it. So they can power each other up the tree. It's incredibly strong. Does Golden Gate have to be on the coast? I mean, don't threaten me with a good time here. It has to be on the coast. No obvious Pantheon choice. I know the Camps Pantheon, maybe to get use of the truffles. I think I have a strong Pantheon choice. I'm not going to vocalize it right now because I don't want the other team to go for it. No great people movement right now, which is good. We need a religion. As long as we get a religion, it doesn't really matter which religion we get. I have some ideas. I was thinking of Temple of Artemis might be multiple spots, so I can see a couple of camps around. Deer are normally the ones you look for. That'd be worth it. I don't know if it would. Oh, we've got 2 sources of horse, by the way. And there's a source of horse right over the top of where I was going to put my industrial zones. Interesting. So that means that actually we might want to look towards moving my industrial zone set up a little bit here. Okay, never mind. If there's one district that I don't particularly mind being interrupted by a source of horse, it is an industrial city-state, because just by its very definition, it provides adjacency. It's not as good as if it was next to 2 aqueducts, but it is at least a little better. 2 sources here as well. It means that we're likely to see a big horse invasion on us at some point. It goes both ways. I love the symmetry here. I must say, I do like the fact that both holy sites are going to finish same turn. That is amusing to me. I also like the fact that Vatican's here. I could spread my religion with great people. Oh, hello. Who is this? We are near Tokugawa. So you can now see the other team's stats. We'll keep an eye out for inconsistencies. This is 3 horses. Wow. Wow. They're really good to have as neighbors. Is it around? It is. Culture from plantations. There are so many plantations around. It is ridiculous. I'm going to get a lot of culture. We'll start with the holy site in this city, which I think I will spend for. I'm trying not to use too much of my early game gold because it is good for settlers, but I do want to use some of that. Get some more visibility over there while we can. A lot of loyalty penalties. You know what? Correct me if I'm wrong. Has anybody ever seen a game where that loyalty per turn penalty has ever been a problem? I mean, right now I have plus 21, plus 20, plus 18, and that's not even looking at it fully. Maybe we will see one. Lincoln Jack. Okay, I like that one because it's clever. House divided, student loan debt, capitalist Jesus, Wilkes Bootheism. Let me ask you a question. Has anybody else seen Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter? That was one of the worst and also best things I've ever seen in my life. I can't explain that movie. It just was. Is there anything else to say other than just like it just was? Think I'm gonna have to just go for Lincoln Park. I love it. And then we can have Lincoln Park themed things. Feed the World for me with the bonuses I get is so huge. So we're going to stick with this one. Defender of the Faithful Crusade. Quick reaction, everyone. Quick reaction. Defender. Defender takes it. I did not think Defender would take it. There you go. Love it. Yeah, they tried so hard. Culture's now starting to come in already. Hello there. Just going to have a little trip through your town, if you don't mind. Okay, so we got Defender. Defender of the Faith plus Lincoln's plus 5 combat strength on my man-at-arms could be quite a useful defensive little play. Okay, now I'm going to rush a builder here because there are a lot of different plantations that we can improve really quickly to get a bit of culture up. We're already on 10, but I need to be culturing to feudalism as an absolute priority, but theology, feudalism, monarchy, theocracy. bureaucracy. That's kind of the route I normally take these things. Cowards. Look, it means the other team will have Crusade, okay? So we may end up regretting this anyway. I want this government plaza as soon as I can, but I actually need to get mining before I can put it anywhere decent. That's unfortunate. Oh my God, Swizz actually wants to trade with me. Sure. Oh, I should use rock bands to spread Lincoln Park. Yes, absolutely. Oh, look, this is Cree, right? Oh, it's Brazilian Cree. I love it. Do you remember in every single charity game I ever have, the donations just descend into sort of large sandwich ideas? I feel like this stream is going to be nothing but Lincoln Park donations endlessly. And I don't mind that. That's fine. Atomic Burger was like a regular family burger joint, but they were superhero themed. And specifically, they were sticker book themed. So the entire menu was a sticker book you got to take home, and every time you ordered a burger, you got the little sticker for it and you got to complete it. And if you ever completed their menu book, you got a discount card. So it was really cool. But every burger was themed after superheroes, and they had like specials all the time. You could trade your stickers with people. But they had a pizza burger. So it was a regular burger with 2 miniature margarita pizzas on the top and bottom as buns. And the top one wasn't even flipped the wrong way around. It was still face up. It was the most impractical thing ever, but I loved it. It was so good. It was wonderful. Here we go. There's just having a little bit of a scout, just lurking around. How you doing? Good to see you. I think we're gonna send you around this way. I do need to just make sure we build the occasional troop from place to place. Not the war. Oh, hello. Hey, look. How do you like it when I just hang warriors around your settlers, eh? All right. It's not nice, is it? Kupe is almost out yielding me. I should just point this out. That's terrifying how quickly that Kupe has advanced through this early stage of the game. Look at that. Absolutely matching me right now. We've got another wildcard policy here. Ah, yes, of course. We're playing America. MURICA. Do this for now. City-states aren't as useful for me, to be honest with you. Look at this. 3 cities already for Germany. Like, I'm always amazed at how quickly my channel supporters can get cities out in the early stages of the game. But I say it's new metal. Yes, it's Lincoln Park with iron. Yes, the metal has been introduced to Lincoln Park. It's done. They learn to play from the master, Ursa. There's nothing about what I do that's masterful, but thank you. I basically just try and get up in the morning. The vibes say culture victory, but imminent war does not. We'll see. We may or may not get a insta-war. Like, in the last couple of games, I've had incredibly early war declarations, but the last couple of games I won. So I wouldn't be surprised if they wait a little longer this time. Let's just move you to that. Stonehenge has been claimed. Sacred places. China is just playing like China. We might have a China that rushes wonders here. So I don't actually know if wonder rushing is what we want to be doing. Kupe actually has more era score than me. That's the worrying thing. And pop. Okay, this is a good one. This gives me a perimeter city towards Tokugawa. It just stops me from being flattened immediately if war were declared. To make sure we're working a lot of these decent production tiles. Currently 9 techs for Kupe, 7 for me. So actually Kupe has out-teched me. That's frightening. Right, let's just check in quickly and see what everyone's up to. 3 cities, 4 cities. 3 cities, 3 cities. So my 5 is a little bit ahead, but considering I had a 3 settler, probably should have been a bit more ahead of where I am, but never mind. There is no Babylon in this game. We gave the opposition a choice. You can play with Babylon if you like. If you would like to play with Babylon, that's fine, but I will give myself 1 extra level of advantage than I would have normally had. Yo, Kupe accepted my friendship. Yay! Hang on, we're going to become best friends with Kupe. Can I do a luxury trade? I can't. Oh, that's a shame. Kupe is going to be my friend. Kupe will absolutely not be my friend. I'd just like to point that out now. Etmananki is a huge thing for me. Look at my science have just shot up, which is great. It means we can start working again on some lovely holy sites now. You going, got the holy site, get that monument going. I'm thinking maybe that's suddenly looking really good. We'll get this holy site finished. As soon as we hit feudalism, I think we're going to have way more options. I suppose it's proposed a deal. I don't have that as a duplicate, so we're going to duplicates only, as tempting as it is. Get rid of urban planning. This is going to actually cost me quite a decent chunk of production, but I think the faith for next turn is going to be worth it. So that's fine. That's China. Okay, China's over here. Good to know. The big problem I've got is no fresh water over here. That is made easier by the fact that Lincoln Park, as we all know, feeds and sustains our souls. Lincoln Park forever has fed the soul of the Ursa. 10 techs for me, 11 for Kupe. I'm tempted to try and push a tiny bit more towards the science here, but I don't know. Etamananki, Helicopter Kicker has just grabbed Temple of Artemis. That is China. It's fine. Right, there's Iron. We've got Monumentality, which is absolutely what we want to see. Send you over there. And then we can already get the first settler out. So, okay, here we go. The mid, I call the mid game is classical era onwards. We've now gone through the early stages of the game. We're now in mid game. I think it was one of Bose's videos I first saw Bold Gilgamesh, and it made me double take. I was like, what am I looking at here? What's going on? It was wonderful. It was so good. Bold Gilgamesh looks a little bit like one of the members of Goldie Looking Chain. I can't really describe it better than that. Charge that. We should get more traders in now. I think that's probably a good thing to do. The merchants are being started. Weirdly peaceful game. Yeah, the last few games have descended into war by this point already. So, yeah, look at this. Tokugawa is burning through. I have to say, I feel like I haven't been playing that badly so far, but this is amazing yieldage. How many cities do you have? 3. That's mad. Why are they allowing me to get to man-at-arms? I don't think they have much choice. Oh, wow. Look, I've gone from 30-something faith per turn to 50 just by building a couple of temples. That's really handy. Faith per turn is a hugely valuable resource when you're playing as the AI. It's one of the many reasons why I do quite well in these games. I could annoy them with religious spam. I'd be giving them Defender of the Faith, though, is the problem. That's the big problem. Life gives you horses, you make lasagna. Someone's been working for Tesco. That's one of those controversies that popped up that you look back and you think, really? Did that actually happen? And you have to sort of think and go, that can't have happened. That is now 100 faith per turn, which is lovely for me. Now, what is the plan? I have to unlock this if I want to upgrade any of my units, but I think I do actually have to dip into Celestial Navigation. I've been avoiding teching up too much because I want to keep the cost of my district stable. I'm trying not to get pointless techs, but am I really going to need Harbor that much? No, is the answer to that. I don't. So let's actually just try and do stuff that's going to help me get Nitus. We're going to start removing some tiles. Oh, feudalism. Feudalism's done. Right. Okay. So the workshops are now kicking in really nicely. They're doing great. Now we can start to print builders. Down this way. Liang is looking really good. Imhotep hasn't popped up yet. Classic and Republic. This is a really good, that's a really, really good scientist for us, actually. We've got tons of boosts they can still work on. Really good. I don't think they realized actually how good that one was for me. Okay, we've definitely circumnavigated now. Okay, now I can put my units on just chill mode. Okay, so we really still haven't built much in the way of science yet. I'm just trying to work out whether or not I need to pivot into science at some point, but they're not really challenging me on it hugely, so maybe I do. Maybe once the industry's set up, we do that. Excellent. What's the deal, friends? Yeah, I'll accept friends. We'll do it. Always a friend in Kupe. I don't think I remember the last time one of these games got to the point where it was peace on turn 47. Something feels inherently wrong about this, and I can't quite work out what it is. Amazing. We have an alliance. Lincoln, I think the thing is, right, is that I love asymmetric gameplay, and I love when people have buffs as well as penalties. Like, that for me is really interesting. Oh, that's big. Oh, yeah, we've got craftsmen. We've got craftsmen, everyone. There you go. Huzzah. It's been done. As I say, look, we're just printing builder after builder after builder. Automate. We have 350 military strength already. We're about to get 3 more units next turn. I can't afford this. I'm struggling to afford this. This is getting out of control. Oh, Apadana just got finished. Oh, I was just gonna rush that. I was just about to rush Apadana. That's so annoying. Literally, I was right there. 5 production off. That sounds like a chop, helicopter kicker. That sounds like maybe your chopping wasn't quite on point, you know? What you need to do is try and get up to speed with Ursa, who clearly plays maximum optimization all the time. Yes. That was a very well-timed great person for me, that one. Start actually by quickly dumping the trader there. Okay, so we're actually getting some internal trade routes going now. I could focus instead on Wisselbanken routes, but I don't think that's the play for me right now. China is getting so many writer points. It's actually quite interesting. Luckily for me, I have a lot of domestic tourists. I think the 105 culture I've got is going to be difficult to catch. We'll see if it ends up proving to be that way. Oh, it's another age. Right, hang on. I think monumentality still. I've got 175 faith per turn. It's too easy a choice. I have to keep heading that way. Now I can start focusing on things like teching up. So as I say, the holy sites are still important. Still want to keep those coming in because this is my main resource that's actually leveling me up at the moment. Now we start going down there. Do I want anything else that's useful here? Yeah, kind of. You know what? Oh, don't have shipbuilding. How have I not got shipbuilding? Oh dear. Okay, now here is what happens at World Congresses, okay? World Congresses are something where, as you can see, everyone has more voting power than me. So I don't get to choose what happens. What I can do is kind of just sort of weirdly try and predict what happens. I would love it if I got a trade route, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think the trade route is probably going to go to the person who needs more trade route ability. So I believe Tokugawa will get picked there. If I then go to the resources, they will pick something that benefits them. Probably something like amber or maybe banning olives. To be honest, either's fine, but I will go for yes to amber and see what happens. Oh, a fire. Kupe got it. I predicted amber right. Amber I got spot on, but Kupe I didn't see coming. Fair play. I have to say, as soon as the trade routes hit the cities, they grow so quickly. Okay, we're up to 465 production, which is really quite good. Am I peace locked because of the alliance? Good question. Good question. I actually don't know. How has Kupe got 112 science with only one campus? Like, how does that work? That's actually genuinely quite interesting. Mexico City is gone. What we're going to start seeing is that it's impossible to keep hold of city-states because there's too many people on the other team. Pingala City, yes, I need the bonus here. And then we can put walls in. Okay, this is really good. This means we can just sort of turbo wall on our new settlement. Hui is looking wonderful. So let's get the university done. Done too. I think we're probably closer to having enough builders now. Not quite, but closer. Now that I've got some trade routes, now we've got some gold per turn coming in. Science is definitely going to be a bit of a play. But yeah, religion. We start to spread. We start to go wide. Little bit wide. Just a smidge. Have I yet unlocked HUZZAH? I have. Flat land adjacent to a holy site. That's got to be easy to do. It is easy to do. It's over here. Right. I've got a list of things I want to do now. So HUZZAH and paper cut. And then we mosque in crawling in my skin. And we start to spread some stuff. Yeah. All right, this is good. So let's start this going. We're going to go for mosque into missionary. There's we're going to send the weak stuff in first, just see how it goes. See how quickly we get attacked. The holy site is good. Serfdom, I'm not going to be doing much of this for a little bit. Republican legacy, I don't think I kind of need. Invention's good, but I'm going to put natural philosophy in for now, just to up the science just a bit. What was that? And call what? Oh, extra population everywhere. That's really, really good. Let's get the aqueduct sorted for the adjacency. Then we'll go for the campus. Right, now you can build. Bam, that's spread a little bit as well. All of my units have now got a promotion. It's difficult to build Ruhr when I haven't unlocked it yet. So no Ruhr at the moment. Moving my troops into offensive positions so that if I do get attacked unnecessarily, we have immediate ability to attack back. Don't know who that discovered. Somebody. Who was that? That's how they've got so much culture. Okay, now. That makes so much more sense. This is holy site gives science. Nice. I think I must have a holy site somewhere with decent adjacencies. Yeah, +3. I'm going to do it on the +2 in the capital, though. It's less, but it's actually the Pingala city, so it gives me more overall. Just going to line all these troops up in nice places, just so that Japan can really, truly see the absolute incredible size of my military, which is pretty wild, because I don't want them thinking at all. I want this to be a reflex thing of, oh, attacking Ursa would be a really bad move, which it would. Now, they've got a choice. If they attack me, which they can attack me and just wipe these missionaries out immediately. I have 800 military, and my military is substantially more powerful and, most importantly, unused right now. I could absolutely go, you know what? I will use my military. I will use it. I haven't used it till this point, but I absolutely will. Grandmaster's Chapel done. Now we go for this. Like so. Kupe science has just shot up as well. I am really curious as to what Kupe is doing for all of this science. Oh, it's all from the harbors. It's all from the harbors. Okay, that makes so much more sense. Yeah, we'll get a spy rocking in a second for visibility. We've got lots of science. Lots of faith. Way more faith than I think we do. Right, you go to that. You go to that. We'll go print, print. Then I'll go print, 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 like so. Yeah. And we beeline flight. Mine factory time. Let's get these factories done. How much coal did I get? Underneath the campus. That needs improving. That's underneath the holy site. That's already improved. We have 4 sources of coal. Amazing. Really good. Plenty. That's awesome. Get stuff rocking. It'll be interesting to see just how long they put up with my religious spreading, because they will have to decide at some point that this is a really bad news. Swizz wants coal. No. What I will do is let's go that for that and that for that. Let's just be friends. I'm gonna trade with Kupe. Kupe is chill. Does the exploit where you switch between power plants still work with Lincoln? Yes, it does. I will not be doing it. Not because I feel bad about using an exploit. I would absolutely use an exploit if I so chose. I'm not using it because it will absolutely cripple my economy because I'll have so many units. It would absolutely not be worth it. It would not be worth it in any sense. I really should have taken the ability for missionaries to move over land. Had I thought that this was the way I was going to be going, it would have been the clever thing to do. It is not. That was HUZZAH. Pyramids has been built. Okay, so Ngazagamu is now double protected. That's looking really good, which now means Mexico City is my next target. And that's where all of my envoys are going to go. I'm not losing Mexico City. Absolutely not. All right, other wonders. I will save you for Raw, Imhotep. I will. You're a good merchant. Trade routes to my own cities gain gold. Yeah, I don't have many of those, so that's good. So if this spread works. Oh, too far away. Swizz, I'm coming with the religion. I promised I would. It's taken me a few turns to sort myself out, but here I am with the religion. You're welcome. Finally caught up on the stream after watching 2x speed from the beginning. Oh, wow. What do I sound like at 2x speed? But what if I talk really quickly and then you listen to me at 2 times? What if I start talking really, really quickly and then my thinking, and then sometimes I'm thinking, yeah, what do I do? I think I can be high as well. I need to listen back to this. You don't want to talk about it. I'm really quickly. I like chocolate. I like crunchy. I like... Just listen back to that. That would be terrifying. You wouldn't want that. No one needs that. But you watch them slow. At 0.25 times speed stream would sound little like this. Yeah, China's culture is growing delightfully. Really, really good job. I love it when my opponents play well. I know it sounds like it could sound condescending, but it does. I really don't mean it to be. Like, I love seeing people play well in this game. It's really, really addictive. You go to that. You go to that. Oh, I have so many units. Oh, it's ridiculous. Trying to move them all about is just nonsense. Why do I have so many units? Oh my goodness, the production is already becoming wild. The production is already almost limitless. Oh, Germany has a lot of coal. Oh, Poppy, dude, your coal spawn is, blimey. I don't know. I think their victory strategy is kind of keeping it open. I don't think they have a set strategy at the moment. And that's like, and I say that as a good thing. I think they're keeping it nice and versatile at the moment. So the thing is the more I spread my religion, the richer I get. I am getting an obscene amount of gold. In fact, actually all of my positive gold per turn right now. But I am making a future war more difficult is the problem. And you can see the amount of troops that are being produced. This piece is not going to last forever. Oh, culture on workshops. Here we go. This is the one. This is the one I wanted. Yes. That's huge for me. That is massive for me. Vatican's been taken. That's fine. The rejected deal. Oh no, but our alliance. Don't give it up, Swizz. We can still have peace. I thought our friendship meant more than that. I thought our friendship meant something. Please send again. Oh, you see, look. I can get wound up now. Don't play with my heart like this. Don't play with my heart. Okay, there's flight. Does it make sense? I think it makes sense just to go straight for aluminium. See what we get. There's rationalism. It's not giving me much. We'll get an aerodrome down now. It's weird to be in a game where I haven't been, like, attacked. Corps make the army cost a little cheaper. They do. They absolutely do. Yeah, it's a really, really, really positive thing about building them. One of the many reasons you want to. And actually, the +3 immunities from the industrial zones are the only thing keeping me happy right now. It's the ironic thing. Okay, Swizz did accept the alliance. That's good. These workshops are crazy right now because they all give 6 culture because of the double Leonardo da Vinci charge, which is awesome. I'm getting 47 engineering points per turn. Wild? Sure. I don't even know what I'm doing with my faith right now. I mean, we're still in monumentality. That's the crazy thing. Oh, that's what I'm saving my faith for. Just insta-buy Newton. Thank you very much. Newton is incredibly useful. That's a nice +3. Keep working those. Oh my goodness, my army bill is terrifying. I can't afford all of these armed units. They are bankrupting me. I have too much. I need something to kill a bunch of army for me. Keep spreading the religion. It's the only way we're staying afloat. I have a bunch of stuff that does actually give me gold. So there are opt-outs that I can take. I just haven't used any of them yet. So bear that in mind. This is splendid isolation indeed. We're above 300 science now. We're beginning to push. Colonial taxes, I think, is a really good shout here. Because I do have quite a few cities on this second continent. These all get the boost. So Mato is now an absolute demon, and the canal makes it even better. Oh, Newton. Yeah. Just insta-build there. Oh, here we are. There we are. That's going to be good. China's culture is wild. China's having a game. I need to just keep an eye on the tourism a little bit because they're going to start eating tourists from their own allies. 383. Wow. That is genuinely a lot. So I have actually got to just make sure we keep some culture here. China should be first target. China is the other side of the map to me. They could not be further from me if they tried. Tech is more important to me. I'm on 34. Kupe's on 34. So we are still even, which is good. I won't lie. I have been sandbagging my number just a little bit. I don't have iron working. Just let that weigh itself in for a second. I haven't actually got iron working. I've been good. I've been avoiding techs that I don't need in order to just make sure that my district costs don't get very big. Got some theatre squares now as well. We are sitting on a lot of culture that we can convert if we need to. Lincoln Park. Kupe, have you heard the music? This is the sound of music. It's beautiful. Should build my own railroad. It will be glorious. To 400 science now. Okay, science is starting to tick beautifully. We've got 1,400 production. Oh, it's Ada Lovelace. Look. Ada Lovelace in Civ 6. Who'd have thunk it? Now, unfortunately, don't get excited with the religious victory. China has started actually spreading their own religion around in their own cities now. So China is going to be the problem. I think as soon as I start to try and spread China, that's when the war is likely to come. Sabotage production? How dare you? Don't do that to me. Now we actually do need to build theatre squares because film studios are around and they are very good. Film studios actually increase our tourism quite a lot. I was really tempted to go for a tourism run. I'm glad I didn't because that would have been a nightmare with a 400 culture China, but it was tempting. I think I know what's about to happen, and my religious play might be about to be undone by the World Congress. Being able to condemn my religious units without me actually needing to be at war with people. That's not good. No, we strengthened it. Okay, it was strengthened. I don't know why they did that. Do they want it? Do they want feed the world? Are they gambling that China can hold off religiously for long enough? They strengthened China's religion. Oh, is that what it was? My bad. This will not work, by the way. A missionary rush of a player that's ready for it is not an effective strategy. What I'm doing here is I'm spreading my religion enough so they're like 45 cities times by teeth. is lots. That's what I'm doing here. The railroad is here. Never may it be said, but I don't take my railroad games seriously in multiplayer games. It's important to me now as it is ever. So this is the thing I mean. It's almost impossible to get a religious victory because the Inquisitors just wait in the cities and they stop any spreading. So we're not going to get a religious victory. Like that was never on the cards unless we were playing like Byzantium. Like currently we're gaining 150 gold per turn from having the religion out, which is awesome. Okay, we've actually got infantry units being produced now. Excellent. They're going to have to strike soon. If they leave this too much longer, I'm gone. I'm absolutely gone. They're peace locked. Is it actually true? 8 turns. I have 8 turns. Oh, amazing. Oh, Swizz. I use Pingala. It depends. Pingala's really good for 30% if you've got one really good city. Magnus is better when you've got a lot of factories. Because I've got factories and I've also got Mexico, that means that I can focus in a ton of factory production and a ton of extra production in this one city. I'm on 44. I'm starting to pull away now. And I'm missing a couple of really early ones. Swizz has got a deal. He wants this. Wants 1 coal. There you go, man. You can have 1 coal. Seeing as you're my bud. Let's get some spaceports built. Oh, I wanted the Tale of Genji. Levy on mass helps a lot. Scripture. Let's now go for 5-year plan is now a combined card, which is amazing for me. Like if China can just kick into culture gear, I do have a genuine problem, because if they internally trade, they can get crazy tourism no matter what I do. That's the thing. So like that's why I'm not entirely sure. 211 tourism per turn. We might see China. That is so rusty on multiplayer science play. That reminds me very much of the Civ Give. I did that in the Civ Give, and it was embarrassing. I had like one spaceport and no production everywhere else, and everyone had to wait half an hour for me to actually get the victory. It was really, really bad. Very embarrassing. I was in a match once where I was actively conquering one city per 5 turns and my opponent won a culture victory. Yeah, it happens. We actually got a good railroad behind the scenes now, so if I am attacked on one front, we should be able to shuttle troops around quite nicely from one front to another. Okay, we're now flooding the world. You know what? I don't think that we are responsible for global warming. No. Oh, my power bill has suddenly gone up. Wow. I actually might need to get some other sources in. Ugh, that's not good. Is there any flooded land on this? Are we going to lose any tiles at all? Oh, actually, I might lose some really important tiles. Nah, well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I have not discovered oil yet, but it's going to happen soon. Tokugawa's fleeting up. Uh-oh, it's all good. We don't mind. You can fleet up if you want. Cannot faith by planes. No. Unfortunately, the game decided that was too cheaty, which I think is unfair. Did you go for anything? Democracy. China actually went up to tier 3. Now, you see, I would have stayed tier 2 for the extra tourism there. Okay, oil. That can be improved. That has been improved. Okay, cool. Awesome. We have oil, everyone. So the first project is up. 1 turn aquatic center will do nicely. You move to the front line just to keep you safe. Pray. How much do my Mustangs do? 105 range strength. They're so ridiculously powerful. They reckon they can outpace me. Yeah, they probably can. Like, helicopter kicker is, I mean, I called this. I called this very well, I think. But now you can see, okay, yep, the oil is now being used 15 for power. So, here we go. We're going in. Now, what this means is I can use containment to go 1, 2, and then knock Armani off Mexico City. You are no more, but I can go 1, 2, 3, 4 like that and knock off this one. You are no more either. This is all mine. I'll keep containment up for now. And then we simply go for air attacks. We start to get you off my continent. Go away. We can keep you 1, 2, 1 like that and claim these back. And then, oh, you got tanks, have you? Nice. So we don't actually need to do a huge amount here. What we're doing is we're just sort of flitting the city-states around just a touch. I'm annoyed that there were so many envoys ready to go in Poppy Dude. I mean, that's a crazy amount they've just dumped in there. Holy moly. In Garzagama as well. That one I felt I was safer than I was. I thought there was an Armani in that, but there you go. The battleship fleet is rather frustrating, but I don't think that's a problem. We can get this one. Yeah, war is always a little tricky. War is probably the bit that I'm like least good at. Yeah, Melly's lost 5. Okay, that's fine. Luckily for me, most of their stuff was there as well like that. I'll tell you what, actually, if you leave that out there, I'll kill it. Thank you. Right, now we go to rapid deployment. More Mustangs. We'll get some bombers on the way now. And we need to find something with gold, which I think is just now the internal trade routes. So I will move my trade routes to this. And we have the communism card we can put in next turn. We're losing gold at the moment, but it won't be like that forever. Unless it will. Try this. Get them back. Probably won't work. We like to believe it might. 5 damage to the tank. Haha. No, my scouts. That'll do. Okay. You just stay there hide behind the volcano. Oh, I know. I am aware of my gold situation. Don't worry too much about that number. It's a fake number. I've just been avoiding doing it, to be fair. Japan has a really big army of weak units. Yeah. You know what? I might start actually trying to conquer some stuff here. I didn't even see that scout. I didn't even see the scout. No. You gonna move? You gonna move for me? There we go. Oh, I love how quickly these units level up. Kind of want this one, but I don't really need it. You can't fight me for both, though. So if you're gonna fight me for this one, I'll take the other one from you instead. How about that? Rocketry boost done. Goddard's here, everyone. Goddard is here. Have no fear. Okay, so start here. And as you can see, we're gonna get some gold back now. Communism, baby. What? No, that's not the end of my turn. Okay. I mean, there's always a giant death robot possibility. We don't need to be gold positive. We just need to be a lot more less negative. Let's just spend a couple of turns looking at China's amazing cities. Wow, these are pretty. Nice. Well done. That's some good empiring. I love it. Tech count check. 46, 44, and 42 for the other team. I'm on 56. So I'm 10 techs ahead now. I'm deitying. No! Betrayal! Why does Ursa Ryan always suffer? Would Crusade have been a better choice? No. The reason Crusade is not a better choice is because if it was Crusade, there was no way they would have let me do that. Look at my gold. I'm on minus 15 gold, and my religion is giving me 150 per turn. I needed to keep that in for as long as possible. Oh, using gold for wonders? Fantastic. I don't have much of that, I'll be honest with you. Oh, actually, let's just quickly get Tesla in. Excellent. Now we're on to atomic engineers. That's where we want to be. Kind of wanted to be here a little bit earlier than we were, but that's fine. Maybe I go settle up actually in order to get Amundsen Scott. That could be good. So yeah, the thing is, the war was kind of meant to give me a bunch of city-states that I could then retain, but it hasn't quite worked out. I think I've gone for 5 and I really should have kept it to 3. I split my envoys a little bit too much. You live and you learn, unless you're these other people, in which case they don't live. They should all die. Okay. So now we're on to environmentalism. We have this card. What was that? Oh, e-commerce. Even better. Bit more science if I need it. Yeah, probably take that for now. How am I on 136 gold per turn all of a sudden? What happened there? Oh, e-commerce happened. Yes, I'm warring because I also want to spread, stop the culture from hitting me quite as quickly. That's the other reason, absolutely. Reina I kind of need right now. Other high population cities. Some gold in. Okay, so now we can go 1, 2. Oh, the encampment's just not. Okay, cool. We're in. Oi, stop it. Stop it. The anti-air is really not doing a lot at all. If anything, what I'm doing here... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. What I'm doing here is I'm actually saving them a decent wage bill. Oi, no, go away. Go away. Who are you? Kupe? No, not Kupe. You were supposed to lead us, not join them. Tesla, regional buildings reach further. Let's get this one working now. Machine guns are yeah, I guess so. But equally, they're not really going to do too much for me here. The Kupe is clearly the most Sith-like of all of them. It's true. It is true. Do we want minus 10% science, combat strength, but amenities, power, and production? I think we want to go synthetic technocracy. That'd be handy. And then we start to just work on nothing in particular. Actually, we've got to wait and do this in places with lots of production. Got to make sure we actually use the production wisely. Build some nuclear devices. Next turn. Next turn, we have a shiny surprise for people. And by surprise, I mean it's obviously a nuke. But the question is who gets it? And one plane over there. Use the rest over in this direction. Just think of all of the revenue I'm saving them turn after turn. And we'll do the old crossbow trick we were going to do. I'm just going to call them first and then they'll have maximum strength. I know Vatican's betrayed me as well. They're all betraying me. What is this? They've all betrayed me. Every single city-state on the map seems to have simultaneously betrayed me. I don't know if this will work because of the air defenses. We'll see. It worked! Yay! Let's just all forget about our differences. It's so impolite. I do apologize. I'm having one of those days. One of those days that can only be expressed with a nuke. Let's now go for synthetic technocracy. I know, nuking Japan, of all places. Sometimes you just don't care about the air defenses. Then you just have to kill. GDR is not far, but I think I would rather go this into that and then see what happens. But we'll work it out. Just depends on how much uranium I can drag out of the ground. That's the thing. Now, they did have steel, unfortunately, so I'm not going to be able to just pray walls in here, but try. Yep. All right. Rainforest? I don't have any rainforest left. Don't be silly. Don't be... Oh, I actually do. I do have some rainforest. Oh, nice. Not a lot of it, admittedly, but there is some left, everyone. Yay! Mars colony. Let's do that. 2-turn nuclear device. Appreciate it. Let's share the love just a bit. Do, 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 do. Just in range. Oh, just in range. Oh, thank you. Not that I can do anything to actually follow that attack up in any way. That's where the pettiness lies right now. As you can see, we're just sort of bombing everywhere now. There's a battleship there. Everyone needs to leave. Actually, this is more... This feels somewhat harsh. I always feel slightly harsh about this. SKL. This was an amazing Tokugawa, and I do feel mean doing this. Just know that this is something that I do to those who I respect. This was a full respect bombing, okay? This was as close to a compliment as I could give you. Still getting 500 engineering points per turn at the moment. Defend, Nicola. I know, I haven't had to defend it so far, but just wait until the nuclear submarines just, you know, come in and destroy. Right, still got one nuke in the bag. These are my channel supporters. This is where I feel bad. These are lovely people. Oh, would you like to get nuked? Oh, you should have said so. You should have said so. If you want to get nuked more, I've got spares. And this is definitely a case of like, if I can't have you, no one will. Now this is giving culture, so we can't have that. There you go. I'll keep it. Oh, is it yours? Oh no, I thought China had it. Oh dear. I think now I don't want to be that person, but I think this is too many units. I think we would be doing a huge favor to everyone here by just reducing the amount of units. Don't you think? It would be so much better if we were just all just a little bit more chill. There you go. You see? Isn't that better? Don't we have, this is mindfulness. Don't we have just so much more mental clarity now? The noise has stopped. I feel like I understand Thanos. The noise of the universe, it's just too much. Oh no, I nuked the Pantanal. Oh no. Oh, I'm a horrible person. Oh, this is a really unfortunate tech tree for winning a science victory. But luckily, I might be able to just take... Oh no, I've got the scientist, but I need to use it on another person. Would anyone like to share Margaret Mead with me? Need to be careful how I... Oh, dear. Right. Well, it's just the old feint and flip, you know? I'm so sorry. This is what happens to Ludwig when he puts cities too close to each other. I'm so sorry. Oh, dear. That felt effective. I don't know, was it effective for you? It felt effective for me. You're being too loud, you need to calm down. Oh no, I think I'm being Taylor Swifted. That's the ultimate insult is when you get swifted in the middle of a war. Oh dear. Look, I am being loud. I do need to calm down. Some people prefer original songs. Some people prefer remixes. I particularly like the goat version of that song. That's my favorite version of that song by a long way. You seen the goat mix of that? This city is admittedly, you have to admit, it is called Come At Me, which I feel is what I'm trying to do. Yeah, we'll try and keep it. We'll do our best. Do nukes increase global warming? I don't think they do. Was it Civ 4 where you could put too many nukes on the planet and the planet broke, which I think is absolutely what should happen in this game. How many points was that? 600. Wow. Future Civic. Look, I've actually got diplomatic favor now. Yay. Oh no. We've gone to 5.4 degrees. I don't know how that happened. Oh, okay. There's smart materials. Nice. I feel like I'm being painted out here to be made to look like the bad guy, but really, I think we can all agree that I'm lovely. Trouble. You know what? I feel only respect for that. There you go. SKL. I offer you a deal to betray your friends. And you can have your things back. The nukings continue until behavior improves. Oh no, Swizz is here with a deal. Oh no. Oh, everything. Nice try. I was so tempted. The deal's there. There we go. Yes. There we go. I don't feel so bad now. Oh, tell you what. Hey, Ludwig, can I have open borders? I need to do a science thing. And hey, let's do some reparations. Let's go. You can have that, and that. And a little bit of uranium. This is just a parting little piece of uranium. Yeah, I know I'm peace locked. At this point, given given the success of that and the fact that the tourism hasn't picked up, and I've got Golden Gate, I think I've won this one. Oh no, SKL's disconnected. Oh, is that deliberate? I don't think that's deliberate. Oh no, everyone's disconnected. Have we actually crashed? Is that a genuine crash? Or is that, are they conceding? I've been left alone. Just to fill you in, now you're properly watching. I'm 2 turns from Smart Materials, and I have all the requisite boosts with people like Korolev to just insta-do it. Unless you're going to win in the next 6 turns, you're not going to win. Oh, is that what it was? It was the peace deal crashed everything. Yeah, fair enough. What I was going to do was, so in a couple of turns, I had the movement to go and take the German cities, and then I could have nuked into Chinese territory. I think I would have been about 4 turns away from doing that. But yeah, compared to other games, I like this. I like the fact that we had a settler start that wasn't my capital. We moved it away from the capital, someone with better production. I like the fact that we formed this perfect ring around in order to make sure that no one could get to the capital. I think the fact that we had the wonders, that was really fun. We had some good industry. We struggled on science, to be honest. I actually think we didn't do particularly well on science. I did fall behind at one point, but it was the economy. We had the gold and we had the production. I had such a focus on production that when we did flip, it was able to go pretty easily. Channel supporters, as ever, I just appreciate everything you do with these games. Thank you for playing with me. Thank you everyone that supported me on stream this evening. I hope you had a wonderful time. This will be repeated again in the future, no doubt. But yeah, 4-3 to me. We need to tweak the rules again. I've gone 3 wins in a row, which means I think some substantial buffs are going to be needed for the channel supporters, but I feel like they're only a moment away from being able to come back into this game. So thank you everybody for a wonderful evening. I've been Ursa. I'm going to go to bed now. It's half midnight. See you all later. Bye 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 bye. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Clibben Thirdas, Poppy Dude, The Nickerman, Mushkin Mandeltort, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Toon General, Capoyobi Virani, The Uncivil Engineer, Radiatore, Dayboy91, Dan Jamo, Scott Stratton, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Mixomatosis, MTG Golfman, Indigenous 68, Teddy's Ursa, Barnaby Rex, Charlie Bears, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Interplanet Janet, Frankincense Battlezord, Geography Teacher, Juvara, Morax, Sinikush, Echo Bear, Legally Trash, Sorted Dutch, Rad Bickley, Shadow of Gaia, Bob Tway, Abstract Fun, Slither Alley, JB Genius, Arctic Fox, Bookaluk79. Thank you everyone for your support. Goodbye!